So that when the master comes, he will have all the guts to tell us, welcome, come and dine with your master. But you know, there was also the third person who was given 1 talent. And he came with all the arrogance, you know. Wewe nilikujua tu, nilikuonea bali. You know how to harvest where you have not sown. Mimi ni mmoja wale niliamua utanibeba ujinga. Mimi ile talanta moja ulinipe, niliizika. Na nimesikia umekuja ndio hii, na ni kama alimrushia. And you know the master looked at him and said, you wicked and foolish servant. You knew that I harvest where I don't sow, and you dared take my talent. You would have given it back to me. I would have entrusted to the other people who add value. And I would have found it more beneficial by the time of my coming. And he said, let him be tied the hands, let him be tied the legs, let him be thrown out of the gate where there are dogs and the gnashing of the teeth. So when the accounting times comes, it will be for the good and even for the bad. And finally, there will be a reward for every duty assigned. That is my point number 4, the reward. For the first and the second servants, despite the fact that they did have equal talents, their capabilities were not the same. They were rewarded the same. Come and dine with your master. You may not be capable of doing much, but the little you do will warrant your reward, will warrant your uplifting to places where people would never expect that you would be.
Our greatest intention is to ensure that the process of rehabilitation continues with dignity without discrimination, and also to ensure that in the process of rehabilitation, we have a human face. All this is enabled by you stepping in the gaps that you may not be able to do. Today, the inmates of Murang'a Women Prison will sleep in a newly refurbished block, courtesy of the efforts that we've put together. I cannot thank Annette enough, because of you, our mothers and children have a well-furnished ward. Tonight the children will be sleeping with their mothers in a separate ward. It is history making here in Murang'a Women Prison. None of us saw this coming. The staff of this facility will remember you for turning their space into what it is today. As we start off this day, mine is to only request you that this partnership that we are having to continue so that we can continue scaling Murang'a Women Prison to the heights that we wish it to get.
And I speak on behalf of our long-term founder, Dr. Jennifer Riria. Many of you may have seen the little sign over there, KWFT Bank. That is the founder, and she continues to support the dignity of women and girls across Africa. For us, this is an initiative. We're here with you for the long haul, and we really do want to thank you for helping us access the correctional facilities. And to also thank your officers, the OICs. You know, before I stepped into the correctional facilities, we used to call them prisons, so they have changed my mind already. So my language is changing, Madam PS. I used to think they were smelly places, they were dirty, they had paint all over the place. I just had that idea that they were impossible, so I almost went with a mask. But I walked into Thika, I walked into Murang'a, and I'm like, oh, you can even eat in the prison. And so you have really made our prisons and our correctional facilities livable. You've dignified these, our sisters and our brothers. And so, Madam Pierce, we are happy as Eco Network Africa Foundation to work with you and the team to dignify these spaces to make our country better. It is the policy of Eco Network Africa Foundation to work with government, to support government, to accelerate attainment of goals, because at the end of the day, even if we are non-state organizations, we are still serving the same Kenyan people.
Our purpose as Freedom Within is founded on a very deep and firm belief and persuasion that all children, regardless of their birth circumstances, deserve the right to experience a joyful, healthy, safe, and a nurturing childhood. And we live and we work to ensure that children born and raised in Kenyan prisons are afforded the opportunity to live with dignity and enjoy a wholesome childhood experience, and to advocate for and support the well-being of children living in women prison in Kenya by not only improving their environments like we've been able to do at Thika Women Prison in terms of their daycare and childcare and water and sanitation, and here within Murang'a Women Prison, where we were privileged to have an opportunity to rehabilitate the building that we shall be commissioning today, Madam PS. And also now we are at Embu Women Prison, putting the first ever ultra-modern mother and child unit that will have washrooms that will cater not only for mother and children, and especially children, but also our officers. And after that, we have phase 2 and phase 3 that will be catering for the mother and the children in an environment that brings a near-home experience for these children. Because as we know, the children are not prisoners. The children are there on the virtue of because they need their mother and they need to be with their mothers. And therefore, these children should not be living as prisoners. Even though our prisoners must also live with dignity, you can imagine the vulnerability of a newborn child or young children and their needs, whether it is nutrition, hygiene, water, sanitation. And it's for this cause that we continue to advocate and support the well-being of children of incarcerated parents in our Kenyan prison. We improve their environment, we promote dignity, we enable healthy childhood development, but even so, we also continue to participate in the policy framework for these children.
So, what we require from you, tunataka tu mtuambie kitu kimoja. Wakati muko hapa, unajua ni nini mekuleta hapa. Tunakuombea as you go through the journey ya hapa upandirike. Sawa? Na ile mafunzo unapatiwa hapa uitilie kwa maana sana. kwa sababu itakuwa ya maana ukitoka pale nje.
The progress we are witnessing today is a reflection of the government's commitment to modernizing correctional facilities, improving staff welfare, enhancing rehabilitation programs, and creating humane correctional environments. Without this, Madam, we won't have achieved. Thank you. As we officially commission these facilities today, let us remember that infrastructure is only one component of correctional transformation. The true measure of our success lies in how effectively we utilize these facilities to enhance rehabilitation, restore hope, strengthen family ties, and prepare inmates for productive lives upon release. We shall continue investing in programs that promote dignity, empowerment, education, vocational training, psychosocial support, and child welfare within our correctional institutions. In conclusion, I once again thank our development partners who are present today and those ones who are not also present for the generous donations, all stakeholders who contributed towards the successful completion of these facilities, and everyone present for supporting the correctional transformation agenda. May today's event serve as a reminder of our shared responsibility to build correctional institutions that are secure, humane, rehabilitative, and responsive to the needs of all persons under our care.
Ninawahimiza kutumia kikamilifu fursa zote zinazoletwa hapa gerezani. Shirikini kwa bidii katika masomo, mafunzo ya ufundi stadi, ushwari na hasa huduma ya kiroho, mafunzo stadi ya maisha na shughuli za uzalishaji mali. Na nimefurahishwa sana kusikia kutoka afisa mkuu hapa, afisa naibu mkuu wa gereza la wanaume kuwa mnapata zile cheti za na certificate za prior learning. Nataka tuendelee vivyo hivyo. Lazima kila mtu ajitume. Hata nyinyi pia lazima mjitume. Kila mtu awe na kile cheti, hata wanawake kila mtu awe na kile cheti cha prior learning. Ndio ukitoka hapa inakuwa rahisi wewe kupata kazi. Manake vile tunaendelea kushirikiana na wafadhili na hawa wengine ambao tunashirikiana nao, vile tunavyoendelea kuwa nao ndivyo itakuwa rahisi mkitoka hapa jela, itakuwa rahisi nyinyi kupata kazi kule nje. Nadhimu njema ndio msingi wa mafanikio katika safari ya marekebisho. Serikali ya Kenya imejizatiti kuhakikisha kuwa kila mtu aliye chini ya uangalizi wake anatendewa kwa utu, haki na heshima kwa mujibu wa katiba ya Kenya na viwango vya kimataifa vya haki za binadamu. Hata mkiwa mnatumikia vifungo, bado mnastahili kuheshimiwa kama binadamu na kutendewa haki. Ile talanta kila mtu amepewa, hata iwe ya namna gani, usidharau. Manake you are a steward. Sisi wote hapa we are stewards. Ile kazi nimepewa mimi ni steward wa hiyo kazi. Ile kazi ule afisa hapa amepewa, she's a steward ya ile kazi. Na kila mmoja wetu pale nyuma, pale mbeleni tutaulizwa ulifanya nini na ile talanta yako. Wewe uliteuliwa kuwa katibu mkuu katika idara ya urekebishaji, ulifanya nini wakati ule? Manake kama vile pasta alisema hatutakuwa hapa milele na milele, sio? Sasa hata nyinyi ndugu zetu mkiwa hapa magerezani, ukipatiwa jukumu la kusafisha hata ile choo, usidharau ile kazi. Ile kazi ni ya muhimu sana, manake wewe ndio unadhibitisha hali ya juu ya usafi. The philosophy of the broken window. What does that philosophy say? Kwa dirisha likivunjika lifanye nini? Ulirekebishe wakati huo, usingoje. Ukiamka asubuhi usiseme nitatandika kitanda changu kesho. Ukiamka asubuhi ukila usiseme vyombo nitaosha baadaye, unaviosha pale pale. Manake mtu akija akiangalia, akiona kuwa dirisha hili lilivunjika mwaka jana, inamaanisha hapa there is nobody in charge.
praise tonight, Zimbabwe praising. Ndakamuka mangwanani ndichiti thank you Lord, makandimutsa zwakare ndiri mupenyu today. Pandaitadza kufamba makandisimudza, your grace ndiyo yakandichengeta all the way. Vanhu vakati hazviti but you made